Welcome back to F1 Blogs. In today's video, we're diving into Carlos Sainz's recent comments ahead of the Brazilian Grand Prix. He not only reflects on his season and future in F1 but also expresses heartfelt support for those affected by the severe floods in Valencia. We'll also discuss his rivalry with Max Verstappen, his hopes to end the season on a high note with Ferrari, and the drive for victory in Interlagos. Before we dive in, if you're a fan of everything F1, be sure to subscribe to stay updated on all the action, analysis, and insights. Carlos Sainz's thoughts on Valencia and recent victories. Carlos Sainz comes to Interlagos carrying the recent victory from Mexico but also with a heavy heart after witnessing the severe flooding in Valencia, Spain. Sainz opened up about how difficult it's been seeing the devastation and wanted to send his support to the families impacted. In his words, "I just want to send a strong embrace to all the families in Spain who are going through a really hard time after everything that's happened." Clearly moved, Sainz shared that he hopes his performance on the track can bring some joy to fans back home in a challenging time. He comes to Brazil motivated to add another win before the season ends and perhaps to honor those fans, especially after securing victory in Australia and most recently in Mexico. He's thrilled to take on Interlagos, a classic circuit where he feels he can push his car's limits. "It's one of those old-school tracks, and I love the challenge. I'm proud of what we achieved in Mexico, especially since I pushed myself to get another win before leaving Ferrari," he shared. Potential for victory in Brazil. As Sainz reflects on his Mexico win, he eyes the potential for a third victory before his departure from Ferrari at season's end. With his team discussing the prospects, he's realistic about the tough competition ahead. "In the team, we know there are chances for another win, but we're aware it won't be easy," he admitted. With 4 Grands Prix left, including 2 sprint races, it's a high-stakes period for Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull as they battle for the constructors' title. Ferrari has made notable strides with improvements to the front wing and better handling of tire strategy, making the team more competitive across various conditions. Sainz credits these recent gains for the enhanced performance, the aerodynamic updates, especially the front wing adjustments, reduced bouncing and gave us better downforce, Sainz explained. "This has given Ferrari's performance a crucial boost, one he's leveraging as he aims to close out his Ferrari chapter with memorable finishes." Challenges from McLaren and Max Verstappen. While Ferrari's gains are impressive, Sainz remains cautious of McLaren, which has also shown its strength in recent races. Both McLaren and Red Bull are pushing hard, especially with Lando Norris and Max Verstappen's close points battle. McLaren's consistent speed, as seen in Austin and Mexico, has often rivaled Ferrari's. Sainz admitted, "In races where we've won, McLaren has been right up there with us in terms of pace." Reflecting on Verstappen's aggressive moves and recent penalties, Sainz acknowledged that his rival is fighting hard to keep his title hopes alive. Verstappen recently faced penalties in Mexico, receiving 2 10-second penalties for pushing the limits in his battle with Norris. According to Sainz, this action was the FIA's way of reminding Verstappen of the importance of fair competition. The double penalty was a message from the officials, signaling they're watching closely and want to keep the spirit of the sport intact, he said. Sainz believes that Verstappen is aware of the fine line between aggressive racing and penalties. "I think Verstappen understood that message. He knows you can't go too far in this sport because, ultimately, it can cost you," Sainz reflected. As we head into the Brazilian GP, the stakes remain high, and Sainz seems ready to bring his best to this exciting track. Will we see him take another victory? Tune in to find out, and don't forget to subscribe to F1 Blogs for all the latest race previews, analysis, and updates from the F1 world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the track.